In today's video, we are going to learn about common size statements. It is one of the tools of financial statement analysis. Common size statements can be prepared for income statement, also known as statement of profit and loss, or for the balance sheet. Now, what is common size statement? Common size statements are the statements in which components of income statement or balance sheet are written and then converted into percentage, taking a common base. What you do in common size statement is you take 1 year, 2 years or more years income statement or balance sheet and then find out the value of each of the items and convert the value of each of the items into percentage, taking a common base. So how do we calculate percentage? Percentage equals to absolute value of each items divided by common base into 100. So this is how the percentage is calculated. Now let's check about the common base. Common base. Now here you have two statements to be prepared. One is income statement. Income statement. Another one is a balance sheet. Now for income statement, your common base is revenue from operation. This is a common base for income statement. And the common base for balance sheet is total of balance sheet. Now for income statement, each of the items will be divided by the common base, that is revenue from operation. And for balance sheet, each of the items will be divided by total of balance sheet. Format for common size statement, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. In the first columns you will write down the items. This is the note number. Some workings if required, we'll do the workings. Put the note number here. This is the absolute figure, absolute amount, that means the absolute value. This is for current year and this is for previous year. So the current year value will be here, previous year value will be here. Then here we'll find out the percentage for current year and percentage for previous year. Now this common size statement is prepared for income statement as well as for balance sheet. Now let's check. Say this is for income statement, common size income statement. Then here you got to write for the year and date, the date mentioned. For income statement we'll use the word for. Now here we'll write down the items of income statement like revenue from operation, other income, then comes total revenue, then expenses, each of those expenses. Then we'll write down the current year's value here, previous year's value here. Then these two columns are for the percentage. Now what is the base? What is the common base for income statement? For income statement, your common base is revenue from operation. So here we'll write down percentage of revenue from operation. Then we'll calculate the percentage by the formula absolute value of each item divided by common base into 100. Now common size balance sheet as on dash dash dash. Again, first here you got to write down the items of the balance sheet. What are the items? Like shareholders fund, reserve and surplus, long-term liabilities, then assets. All these items will be written in this column. If there is any working notes, the note number here. This is the current year's value for the item. This is the previous year value for the item. Then here we'll find out the percentage for current year, percentage for previous year, and percentage in the balance sheet is the common base for the balance sheet will be total of balance sheet. So here percentage of total of balance sheet here. Then how do we find out the percentage? The value of each item divided by total into 100. So here when you take the total, this is the total, this is the column for current year. So here you have to take the total for the current year. This is the column for the previous year. So here the common base will be the total of the previous year. Let's see how a common size income statement is prepared. This is just an example. A question is given to you and we arrange this is your income statement. So we arrange the items of income statement like this: revenue from operation, other income, then the total of this is total revenue, then expenses are put one after the other here. Then we take the total expenses here, right? Then we calculate the profit. How is profit calculated? Total revenue minus the total expenses will give you the profit. Then from the profit, tax is deducted. Then we arrive at profit after tax. These items this is current years and this is previous year. These values will be provided in the question. You have to just put them in order. Now this is the working part. This is for percentage of current year, and this is the percentage for previous year. This is for current year and this is for previous year. Now, what is the base for the income statement? The base is the revenue from operation, right? So since the base is revenue from operation, that means the percentage will be calculated with respect to revenue from operation for each one of these items. So this is the common base, and the common base will always have a percentage of 100. So you can just put them 100 here. Why 100? Because each value, that means 10 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs into 100 will give you 100. Now let's come to the other income. How is the percentage calculated for other income? This is for 2020. Other income is 11,000. So it is 11,000 divided by the common base, which is 10 lakhs. So it is 10 lakhs into 100. So you get 1.10. So you put here 1.10, right? Similarly for 2019, previous year, value is 10,000. So you will have 10,000 here. And the revenue for 2019 will be your 10 lakhs. It is again same. The amount may be different in some questions. Into 100 will give you 1%. So here you have 1%. Similarly, this one now, total revenue. The total revenue for the current year is 10 lakhs 11,000. So here 10 lakhs 11,000 divided by revenue of the same year, which is 10 lakhs into 100 gives you 1.10. So here you have 1.10. Similarly for this column also. In the same way, we will work it out for each of these items. Now let's check for common size balance sheet. Here the question will be given like this. The values are there. Now you have to arrange this one in the items column here. Equity and liabilities, you have shareholders fund, current liabilities, total assets, non-current assets, and then the total. This is your current year, this is your previous year, and this is the column for percentage. And we know the common base for the balance sheet is balance sheet total. So here we have balance sheet total. This is the common base. That means each of these items will be divided by the common base, that is the total. Now since the common base here is the total, so the percentage will always be 100 for the common base here. This is the total, so the percentage is 100. As I explained. Why 100? Because 1,90,000 divided by the common base, that is 1,90,000, will give you 100. Like 1,90,000 divided by 1,90,000 into 100 will be 100. So you have the common base 100. Now let's check for current year. Your current year share capital is 1,50,000, and the total of the current year is 2 lakhs. So it is 2 lakhs into 100 will give you 75%. So here you have 75. Similarly, let's take another item here, this side, fixed asset, which is 2 lakhs divided by the total. What is the total? Total is again 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs into 100 will give you 100%. So here you have 100%. So this is how percentage is calculated for balance sheet. Similarly, even for previous year also. So for previous year, the absolute figure is 1,20,000 for share capital. So 1,20,000 divided by the total 1,90,000. So here you have 1,20,000 divided by the total 1,90,000 into 100 will give you the percentage 63.16. Similarly for all these items. Thank you all.